Corporal Galk, and to the right of me we have PJ, Master Swag, and to the right of him we have Mr. RP the Shooter, and today we're going to be talking about the 2010 remake of the Nightmare on Elm Street, which is the retelling of the infamous Freddy Krueger. The serial killer's weapon of choice is a glove with blades embedded inside of it, and he attacks his victims through their dreams, and as he kills them in the dreams, it becomes a reality. My first impression of the movie was it's a slasher film. I knew that. I have seen some of the past ones, so I was like, okay, they were nice in my childhood. They did scare me. They invoked some fear, but over the years, I've really developed, I don't like scary movies. So I said, hey, this is a scary movie. It's a slasher especially. I'm not going to like it.
Alright, well, the movie for me was, I knew it was, a Freddy movie. And I like the Freddy Krueger movies along with the Jason movies. So I like slasher movies and I like scary movies. So for this movie in particular, when it started off, there was a lot of mystery, talking about the past. There was the cue of the music, which is mild and perfect for the atmosphere, and a bit of pop-ups, things popped out, and all that. So I think it was a perfect atmosphere to begin with for the movie. It definitely got you involved and wanted you to keep watching the movie.
I have seen the original Nightmare on Elm Street. I did not see the entire series, but I've seen the original. And I have to say that while graphically this movie is better, I have to say that I would rather prefer the other one because this movie is just too dark for me, and I could not really see what's going on sometimes, at least in my opinion.
Well, dark how?
Like, I could barely see their faces in some parts of the movie. So I really don't like that about scary movies these generations, how they're blocking people's faces with darkness. So I don't like that. So this movie, and I thought it was going to be a decent scary movie, but no.
Alright. Well, in terms of dialogue, there's nothing, particularly interesting about it. There's strong language, because a lot of scary movies have strong language. But it goes from being serious and talking about death to being hysterical and being frightful, as emotions climax and as the scenes become more intense emotionally. And in all cases, the voice of the characters portray, what's going on very well. It's slow, they speak slowly when it's about fear and all that. It's not too hysterical, not too serious, not too anything. It's well divided up, and the acting is well done for each scene.
For the special effects and visual, the special effects in this movie are amazing in my opinion, especially with the Freddy Krueger kill scenes. They don't overdo it with the blood like some recent horror movies, but it's realistic enough that I could believe it could happen, except for the fact that it never explains how Freddy can kill you in your dreams, and I don't really remember if in the first one they did, but I know that in the series they did explain it, and CGI was really well done. Yes, and Freddy's makeup, when you can see that he's definitely burned, it looks very well. Slashes look realistic. You can definitely feel prophetic fallacy going around a lot in this, and the fire scenes where they burn both normal Freddy and then dead Freddy, basically I thought they were great.
Alright,
now for the ending comments. I didn't like the movie very much, but it was only the fact that it was a slasher film, as I said before. But anyone who likes scary movies, I'd tell them to check it out, stop by, look at it, because it might entertain them in a way that I couldn't be entertained.
Well, I was definitely entertained by the movie. I thought it was a great scary movie, good slasher movie. Like I said, everything was right where it needed to be. The acting was appropriate, dialogue, the scene, the situations that were put in, and everything. So I thought it was a great movie, and I definitely recommend it for people that like scary movies and want to get scared.
Overall, I thought the movie was good, but it's not a movie I'll ever watch again, mostly because I, like Steven, don't really like slasher movies. And I definitely, for the horror genre itself, Would I really want to watch this over Saw? No.
Nobody would.
I would definitely choose Saw over this movie, and definitely the original over this one. But the only thing I did like more about this movie was the ending, because it left you more mysterious and actually surprised you. But yeah, that's okay.
Yeah, I gave this movie a 4 out of 10, and that was simply the fact that even though I didn't like the slasher aspect, I did like the visuals. I liked the whole tone of the movie. I liked that. I didn't like the specific killings or me getting scared, but I liked the input that was put into the movie, the making.
Oh, well, I'm very generous in comparison to Corpulent because I gave this movie a 9 out of 10. I'm not usually, a big fan of scary movies in that I don't see, like, real merit to the films, but I definitely like this one, so I gave it a high mark.
I definitely gave it a 6 out of 10, but mostly because I like the original more, and I really just don't like slashers as it is.
Alright everyone, this has been Corpulent Gauk.
PJ Master Swag.
And Mr. RP the Shooter.
And we are leaving. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, as well as favorite the video. It really helps us out. And thank you.